If you're not going to do what I say, I don't want to date you.
I think I heard that incorrectly.
If you're not going to do what I say, I don't want to date you. There, I said it.
I heard it right.
Unfortunately, I do like men that want me to boss them around. I do. You're the head of the household, but I'm the fucking boss. You clock into the house, which is mine. Like, what do you mean? It's like, I'm giving up the idea like, yeah, you leading, but you doing what I was going to do anyway because it's my shit. Wow. I'm the boss. You just doing it first because you were the man. Like,
on this week's episode of Single Women Keeping Women Single, let's keep going.
The thing is, y'all want to bitch that shut the fuck up. It's never going to be me. And it's fine if you bitch that shut the fuck up. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not me. And I don't want to be in a relationship that requires that. And it's like...
Listen, it's not that men just want women to shut the hell up all of the time. All we ask is that you bring peace. Judging by your behavior, you don't know what that means, so let me try to define it for you. Control your damn emotions. Whatever you're feeling at the current moment, just make sure that logic lines up to it before bringing it to my damn attention. If not, then you're wasting my time. If not, then you're more of a liability than an asset. If not, I will eventually tire of your bullshit and send you back to the streets from whence you came. Let's keep going.
Y'all niggas would tell you, like, I like you for you, I love your personality, all the way until I get to telling you what the fuck to do. I thought you liked me. And that's why I can't let my ex go all the way, because that nigga love being bossed around. He's a great man. That's a man. That's a man's man at that. Who will shut the fuck up if I tell him to. Yeah. And it's just like, do what I want, and I'll be happy. I always tell niggas, I'm easy to please. You just gotta do what I want. Wow. You just gotta do what I say. And I'm pleased with that. And it's even fine if you make me think it was my idea and it was really your idea. That's cool. I'm fine with that. But you're gonna do what I want. And that's it. I'm so fun, I'm so smart, I'm so sexy, but I am a bossy bitch. I'm bossy. It's okay. I'm gonna have my way, or you're gonna get out my way. You can be a man's man and like a bitch that boss you around. Where's that guy at? I had one. I don't want him no more, though, for other reasons.
Well,
but that one thing, he ate that one thing.
First off, ma'am, any masculine man worth his weight in salt is just not going to simply allow you to boss him around to the extent of going up to the For You page of TikTok, demonstrating, talking about how you love to boss him around. Secondly, while I'll acknowledge that there's some dudes out there that do like this shit, generally they are son husbands, or were son husbands to their mother, and now are looking for a second mother within their relationship. My guess is that whatever the issue is between y'all two has something to do with him being a son husband, and son husbands never make for good long-term relationship, although they will honor the shit out of you the same way that they honored their mother. Other behaviors that make your skin crawl or the viscous innards get sucked back up into your ovarian section will begin to rear their ugly head. Let's continue with the crazy young modern heart.
And it's like, it's hard to explain because it's not like, I'm not mean. Like, I don't cuss niggas out, or I don't really, well, hold on, let me try that again. I don't talk to men crazy at all, really, until you get to thinking shit is sweet. That's when I start to, but you know.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's like, if you're doing exactly what I want, if I say I like flowers every week, and you go get the fucking flowers every week, then I have nothing to complain about. You did exactly what I said do. If I told you I do not drive niggas around, because that's one thing I don't do, why the fuck would you ask me to drive anywhere? Didn't I just say I don't drive no nigga around? Like, listen to the instructions because they be crystal clear. Like, I'm not the type of person who I communicate exactly what I need. And the thing about me is, I let a nigga do him. That's the thing. I'm going to always let you do what you want to do. If it's not what I want you to do, you're gone. That's it. There's no, I'm not complaining, I'm not crying, I'm not bitching and moaning. You knew what I wanted because I told you. Because I'm bossy. I told you exactly what I wanted and how I wanted it done. You either did that or you didn't. I'm going to let you do what you want to do. As long as it's what I wanted you to do. It could all be so simple. Where it becomes a problem is that men want to do what they want to do. It don't be what I wanted them to do. And they wanted me to stick around.
I just wanted to pause on the track real quick and just show that this video has over 116,000 likes with just 442,000 plays. That like to play ratio is absolutely insane and should begin to paint the picture of how the majority of these modern women today are thinking, or the type of content that they look at in order to feel powerful off of. Meanwhile, never realizing that the content that they are consuming will condemn them to singleness throughout their life, and or that the content creator has some issues and they're utilizing social media as their therapist as opposed to going to a therapist. And alas, I went directly to her Instagram profile and found out the direct culprit. Now, I apologize for anybody who's suffering from a high fructose corn syrup epileptic shock right now from the flash of the big backed photos. This is all the same woman. And this is actually her. Let me just pause it right here. So she writes here, watch me lose 120 pounds. Now, while I commend this former big-backed young lady from losing her big-ass back, whatever weight loss surgery, utilization of Ozempic, or even going to the gym, one must ask themselves is what degree of their personality that they are projecting. I'm a boss bee, tell whatever man want to do, no man is worthy with me in a relationship is a direct result of whatever trauma that she experienced, whatever bullying that she experienced within her life. So people watch her TikTok content and think that she's a boss bee. Meanwhile, when I look at this, I see someone who hated herself and did everything in her power to lose her greasy, thick-ass neck. Now, apparently she's got additional content where she continues to project her insecurities to whatever man that's trying to date her. So let's watch. So this was actually a reply that she got. Can't date a strong masculine man if you are masculine yourself. I wouldn't describe her behavior as masculine, by the way. I would say it's more wounded masculine. Truly masculine men don't talk, act, feel, or behave this way. Let's keep going.
Oh no, you mean I actually have to do things that my partner likes him, do things to keep her happy in order to keep my relationship, and if I don't do what she wants me to do in order to be happy, if she's gonna leave me? That's how y'all sound, you know that?
What?
Like, how do y'all expect to be in a relationship if you don't ever want to do nothing?
That's absolutely not the argument that you're making. It's not that being in a relationship and having to do something. What you said is that you can't bang with a guy that doesn't want to be bossed around by you. Those are your words. But now you're revising the history of what it is that you said before, effectively setting up your own straw man argument to appeal to the masses, to change your narrative. That's hilarious.
To please your partner. Y'all know there's a male loneliness epidemic happening? That's what they've been saying. They've been saying that. And I'll let you know.
So because there's a male loneliness epidemic, and by the way, I have content on the channel that debunked that whole article by Psychology Today. So because of that, then we must adhere to you wanting to boss men around. Got it.
A little secret. If you're only masculine in the presence of no other decision making and no other leadership, you were a bitch the whole time. Being smart and decisive and having a big personality doesn't make me masculine.
What?
If you actually looked at any of my posts or my Instagram, my YouTube, you would see that I'm very feminine,
Yeah. No. We looked at your Instagram.
almost hyper feminine. So
no.
when people say I'm masculine,
This is actually hilarious is that women like this don't even know what femininity looks like whatsoever. And listen, shout out to the MTRs, the women that are practicing true femininity. This is your competition. Fake femininity gurus trying to act like something that in reality they are not.
based off my personality, I'm oh, that's so weird because nothing about my personality is masculine at all. I just use my big brain. I have a big personality. I'm bold.
And a big back.
That doesn't make me masculine. That makes me Alexis. And if you actually watch the video and listen to the examples I listed, bringing me flowers, not asking me to drive you when I don't like driving men, that's masculine, Miss Daisy. But those are two things that center around catering to my desires and making me happy and what makes me feel most comfortable.
Oh, this is manipulation.
And this is the response that men are having to that.
No.
I didn't listen to anything crazy. I didn't say I'm gonna smack you upside your head, even though I might. Some men say, oh, you need an Ike Turner man. You're gonna get a Lorena Bobbitt woman playing them games with me. I always find it so funny when men rebut women expressing their wants with physical violence. You will be in the dirt playing them games with me. I'm not scared of no man.
This is actually dangerous.
I'm scared of no man. And there's 3 types of men in the comments. There's this one, betas posing as alphas. If you're only an alpha if there's no other wolves around, you are a beta. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's not even rocket science. That's very simple. And then you have the men who are trying to be mad at what I'm saying. And as soon as I respond in like a witty way, they fold. Like there's someone like, you don't want a man, you want a slave. I said, yeah, I would love that. And he was like, well, I'm right here. You see how easy that was? You see how easy it could be for you if you...
Gentlemen, you must understand this, is that women like this, you must run from them like the plague. There's no winning with them. They will go back and forth with you to the ends of the earth, whether it's on their social media account or if it's in reality, in order to be right. There is no right with them. They're the only correct. They're the only accurate. Watching videos like this, while I will admit, makes my skin crawl because there's no women in my life that have behaviors like this, it's still necessary to do because it is always a gut check to understand the traps that they're laying. Notice what she said right there. When trying to disprove that she wasn't being an asshole in the first video, she then brings it to men bringing up violence when it comes to combating things that she's saying. What she's trying to do is position these men and men in general as violent people, thereby being a victim to her violence and placating to the disturbed women that watch her content. But then she backs it up by saying that she's not masculine, but also she's a girl boss that will fight you back. You literally cannot make this shit up. But on top of all of that, now she's looking in the camera with a pretend feminine voice, belittling you while giving false power to the women that watch her. This is some truly sick and dangerous shit.
You just shut the f up and listen. Oh. And then you have the third man who's like, yeah, I love that. That's so hot. I click at their page, they're so hot.
Those are the betas.
Masculine. It's confident in themselves. Not arguing with women.
The trickery.
You see the trend? You see the trend?
It's not real, baby.
It's like if doing things that center around catering to a woman in your relationship bothers you and you have no desire to cater to women in your relationship and your entire relationship view centers around catering to men.
Yeah.
You need to go date a boy.
Yeah. Oh, and on top of all of that, the shaming tactic of being gay. If you don't placate to the emotionality, the needs of the woman, then you must placate to the needs of men. Watching videos like this, you can almost just plan for the type of shaming tactics that they always use. But yeah, this is a trauma-filled woman, obviously, right? Who's reliving her teenage years when the boys did not want to pay any damn attention to her. And now seeks revenge through social media likes and validation. And I think Kevin said it best in regards to this whole role thing.
Can you live in peace with a man? Can you submit to a man? Can you play the background?
When you say play the background, what do you mean play the background?
Play your natural role.
I don't think a natural role as a wife is in the background.
Show me where in the world a natural wife is in front.
She's not in front, but she's beside.
No, she's not.
Why she's not, Kevin?
Okay, well, when a burglar comes, are you standing side, when somebody's coming to break in the house, are you side by side beside your husband? Or are you standing behind him because he's going to have to take the bullet?
And to be honest, continue. I'm standing beside my husband.
Then you out of place.
Why am I out of place?
Oh my
God.
Tell me
am I too masculine for it?
Oh my God. Hell yeah. Your place is behind your husband, guarding the children.
So the average at best big back just got a response from a guy who she called gay after he challenged her position. He says, now I'm gay because I know how to lead my house. You creators just be talking to talk. Shut up.
Yes. Well, yes, Miss Boy, you are.
Miss Boy.
But also, I think y'all aren't women, so you don't get the humor in the conversation. But if you listen to the video, the things that I listed as examples were just simple things that would make your partner happy. So you're telling me you're leading your household by ignoring the wants and desires of your partner that would make her happy.
It's crazy how much of a moron that she is and doesn't even realize it. Because he challenged your position doesn't mean that he doesn't listen to his woman in his household. Anybody who thinks that is a clown.
Sounds like you're leading her into a burning building where only you survive.
Wow.
And that's exactly what happens to women who don't use their voice.
They hate men.
We've all seen it. Taylor's oldest time. You submit to that man who ain't showed you no leadership skills, who ain't led himself out of poverty, who ain't led himself into no rooms that you want to be in, who ain't led himself into no degrees, who ain't led himself into shit but a goddamn CDL and a trailer. Okay?
Wow. She's sitting on blue collar, man.
When I said I'm bossy, I mean it's my way or the highway. As it should be. That's how men move, ain't it? It's your way or it's not. We can be on the same highway. You just need to be on my highway. You know how when the lane merge and the exit merge into the highway, you need to be merging. He who finds a wife. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. Fuck. I don't have to merge. I don't have to yield. He who finds a wife. Y'all don't even read y'all Bible. And that's why y'all going to hell now.
First off, shout out to all my CDL savages. What they don't know is that many of y'all make over $100,000 per year, but don't let them know because you don't want them for dating options anyway. He who finds a wife finds a good thing, but you, ma'am, are not a wife. See, the biblical order is God, man, wife, and then children. But these content creators just go against the biblical order while citing religion in order to gain power or not give men any power, while also supplanting the idea that most men out there that are looking for women just ain't shit, don't know how to build shit, never was shit and will never be shit, when that's actually not the case. By the way, oftentimes I see down in my comment section this idea of being off code, and I see people write this shit to me, but let me ask you one thing, and shout out to Dr. Umar, but what part of the code is this? When you have a ridiculously nailed, average at best woman shitting on men, and not shitting on any men, but a man that says that he can take care of his family working as a CDL driver. But what's crazy is that these ridiculous personalities are the personalities that lead the modern woman internet. There is no code here. There's never been a code here. And in fact, I think the only code that she needs is the code to the nearest therapist's office. Guys, questions, comments, concerns. Y'all already know what to do. Me, go to turtlesandreviews@gmail.com. Leave me your thoughts down below. I think that this one should be for fruitful conversation. Last but not least, join my men's self-development community. We're going absolutely up in this upcoming year, especially if you have a focus on financial fitness and financial education. The money moves as necessary in order to increase your wealth going into the future. This is the best community for that. But yeah, drop me a line below. What do you guys think? Also, make sure that you add timestamps to the video so I know exactly which part that you're talking about. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.
She belongs to the street.
Girl, don't hold my hand. You a mattress actress on the OnlyFans. Get your money, girl, but damn, how is that your only plan? What you gonna do when you get too old to strip and dance? Get up out your echo chamber screaming period and yes. You a low down dirty woman if you try to get knocked up by a high value man.